guys! Welcome back to Gaming Cats. So today we are going to be doing a clay video once again, and we are going to be making a ice cream cone and tacos. So we're going to start with an ice cream cone. So prior usual, we're going to be needing clay, and for this one I'm going to be using orange. Once again, you can just get clay from the dollar store. I hit the jackpot the other day. I went to the dollar store. I found these. And so exciting. I'm going to be using one of those colors for my ice cream cone topping. So exciting. So to make the ice cream cone color, you're going to be taking an orange and a white, or if you already have a peach, like for example I have this peach and it's the perfect color. I probably mix a little bit more to it, but it's really hard. And if you go to Michael's, there is very hard clay, and they come in like packs like this, like 72 packs, and they are huge, but the clay is really hard, so it takes lots of time to knead, and it's really hard. If you leave it out in the sun, it's a little bit better, but I decided I didn't want to use that, so I decided I'd mix the dollar store clay. The dollar store clay is my favorite clay. One of my favorite clays. Love it. So you're going to be taking your white clay, a chunk of white clay, a chunk of orange clay. You're going to take these, you're going to mix them, you're going to put them in a bowl, mix them together, just like mixing, and then when you see that they start to mix like this, depending on how much white you add, it can be lighter or it can be darker. It depends on how much of every single color you add. If you add more orange, it's going to be a little bit darker. If you add more white, it's going to be a little bit lighter. So depending on what color you want for the ice cream cone, it's totally up to you. But if you don't have those colors and you just bought the dollar store pack, that's perfectly fine, because you can still make the exact same things. It's just as useful as any other clays, if not better, because it's really soft. That's my favorite thing about it. So once you have your color, you are going, so you have my color. This is my color. It's turned out a little bit more orangey than I wanted it to, but I'm not going to use my peach, so yeah, maybe yours will turn out a little bit different, and if you want to use something else, just like go ahead, mix different colors, use different colors, yeah. I have a rolling pin, so I'm going to roll this out. You're going to roll it. You want it nice and flat. So then it's like this. And then, by the way, you don't need all these fancy tools. You can use your hands. I just got fancy clay tools. You can use whatever you want. The tools don't affect what you make. Not at all. Some people, they buy super fancy tools, and then they make, oh, these amazing things. Well, guess what? You can use a pencil. You can use a pen. You don't need that stuff to be super fancy. So once you have laid out all of your clay like this, you're going to take a knife, if you have one. If not, it's okay. Just shape it. And you're going to make like a triangle type thing. How am I going to do this? And then you cut. And then it's going to look like this. Oops. Like this. And then what you were going to do is you were going to wrap it. Oh wait, not yet. I forgot a step. Flatten it out. And then I'm going to make the ice cream design on it using my knife. I'm not sure why I just did that, but it's satisfying. I have this too. I have lots of good tools. In fact, I have this as well. It's very useful. Not in this situation. I like using it. And you can't see, but right next to me I have a huge little box of clay. I have an entire drawer in my desk that I'm currently doing this on, full of clay as well. So, very good obsession. So I'm going to use this. You're not going to push hard, just like light enough to make little indents. And then you're just going to roll it. And then you're going to go across. And it's going to make that cone pattern. Can't see it on camera, but it's a cone pattern. And you're gonna take this, and how was I doing this before? You're gonna wrap this around, so then it's a cone, and you're gonna do it like this. There we go. So you're gonna have something like this. It took me a little while because I couldn't remember how I was supposed to do it. I've been having trouble remembering things lately. And you're just gonna cut off the excess so that it looks like this. It's an ice cream cone. And then if you want, you can add stuff on the inside. So make it like, if it's fragile, then you can just stuff on the inside, so then it won't be as fragile. But mine, obviously, they just sit on top of my desk, so I am perfectly fine. They're just unavailable for display. So I'm going to be using this beautiful pink to make my ice cream. So you're going to take whatever color you want. I'm using pink. It doesn't matter what color. So you're going to take these, move your ice cream cone to the side so you don't smush it. And then you're going to take a small little bit. Depending on how big your cone is, everything will be proportionized. Is that a word? Well, if it is, I just made it up. It's proportionized to your cones. Like, you can go measure that. That looks pretty proportional. Now, there are one of two ways you can make this. First, you can start off with the ball. And you will grab a trusty paintbrush. Or you can use the bottom of a pencil. It doesn't work as well, but I prefer to use a paintbrush. No tools can do this for me. And you're just going to go around, like if you saw my icing bear video, that's basically what you're going to do on the bottom. It just depends what look you're going for the ice cream cone. And then it's ice cream, so then you can put that on top. That's the ice cream cone look you're going for. The nice ice cream cone on top. And while we're doing this, I'm actually just going to measure this so then I can make sure it's straight using this. And then I'm going to set this on top. And obviously, you can just like smush it so that it fits. And well, bam, you have your ice cream cone. And it's a very fashionable ice cream cone. Or, if you don't want that, take it off. And this is the other way you can do it. Whatever way you want. Or if you just want to do something totally, you don't have to listen to me. I don't know. I'm just here to give suggestions. It doesn't matter to me. So you're going to roll this out. And then you are going to take tiny little balls. We're going to put them all around. Ooh, all around like that. And then you're going to make tiny little balls. And they're just going to go all the way around this ball. I forgot the word. And then you're just going to go all the way around the ice cream cone. You can make them whatever size you want, and try to make sure it's proportional. If that's what you're going for, if that's what you're not going for, then that's fine. It's not my life. It's not my business. And I'm just rambling on and on and on and on. And then, wha-bam, you have this. Now you're going to set this down on this. And then, wha-bam, you have an ice cream cone. Personally, for me, I like both ways. It doesn't really matter. I like both. Or even if you wanted, you could literally just take this and you could do like what you did with the icing bears. If you watched that video. And just go down. Hi, Lambo! Come here, Lambo! My dog just came into my room. And you just keep going down and around and around. And then it kind of, I don't know if that looks more like ice cream or not. And then you have that. So that is how to make the ice cream. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned because I'm going to be posting one about tacos too. I know that I said that I make them in the same video, but I'm just going to go ahead and post a whole other one. It's going to be about tacos. Thanks to this comment right here. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.